How to financially plan for your child. While bringing a new child into the world is certainly exciting, the overall costs are going to be rather high. If you are looking for some of the costs that are going to come your way and feel overwhelmed, we are able to offer you a few suggestions on how you can financially plan for your child. Being aware of the costs. Understand pre-delivery expenses. Even before your child comes into the world, they are going to cost you money. These costs are fairly easy to project, and many hospitals have financial advisors who can help you identify any loose ends. Once this information is at hand, you can begin the process of constructing a pre-baby budget. Here are a few different costs associated with your child. Prenatal care, direct cost of equipment and supplies needed, indirect cost if you need to take any time off work for prenatal care, hospital costs for labor and delivery, any hospital costs that your health insurance company does not cover. Think about recurring costs after delivery. Any savings you want to put away monthly, food to feed your child, child care costs, diapers and Pampers. Checking what may be covered. Talk to your insurance company. You want to make sure that you know how much is covered. This means that you should talk to a health insurance provider about possible options. If you do not have this type of insurance now, it's always good to get it as early as possible. Learn how to add your child to your existing health insurance while in the hospital. You may want to consider an additional life insurance policy for the newborn. Check your coverage. The costs associated with having a child might appear overwhelming, but any complications that you cannot foresee right now are going to make it even more expensive. Once you have a complete understanding of what your insurance covers and what liabilities you may have at birth, you are ready to start your pre-delivery planning. It is extremely important that your pediatrician is an in-network provider. Avoid costly out-of-network charges by having this conversation early. Making income plans. Check maternity and paternity leave policies. Make sure that you are aware of state maternity and paternity leave policies. Maternity and paternity leave and the amount of time you are permitted to be away from work on paid leave or unpaid leave can affect your household income. Another important part of your pre-baby budgeting process. Reevaluate your rainy day fund. This may be the time to take a close look at your savings and rainy day fund. Ideally, you would already have a great rainy day fund, but you want to make sure that you have a reserve once you have another mouth to feed. As a guideline, you want to make sure that you have between 3 and 6 months of reserve in the bank. Addressing long-term costs. Start planning now. One of the most overwhelming aspects of many new parents is saving for college. You are going to be able to handle these costs accordingly if you start planning as early as possible. This means that you start saving whenever you have a chance. Open separate college accounts. If you plan on having more than one child, make sure that each one of them has a different college account. This is going to help prevent any confusion later on. Don't neglect your own needs. As intimidating as the expenses related to your new child may be, this is not the time to stop saving for your retirement. You may look at your own retirement and assume it is so far away that you are not going to have to worry about it. The truth is, you do not want to stop contributing to your retirement account because it is going to catch up with you. Don't let yourself be intimidated by the high cost of raising a child. Hundreds of millions of people have managed to do it. Make the financial plan outlined above and take it one day at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 year at a time. Ultimately, you'll find it was worth it.